Alright guys, and welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are doing well. Today we'll be looking at the ULANZI V49 RGB light. You can get this from Amazon for $29.95. So the main two things we're going to be looking at in this video: is it any good and is it worth buying? I'll answer these questions at the end of the video, so be sure to stick around. But let's start off by giving you some specs. It's multifunctional application with HSI color mode for that color brightness adjustment, 2500 to 9000 Kelvin color temperature with 60 LEDs, 20 of them being white, 20 yellow and 20 RGB. It has a 120-degree lighting angle and 2000 milliamp battery. Let's start off by looking at the design. It's an all plastic construction. The front is of course where all the LEDs are, and it has a diffuser, so you'll get a nice soft light rather than that harsh light, which is a great addition. At the bottom you have a cold shoe mount and a 1/4 thread screw, so you can mount this on a tripod. On the other three sides they all have cold shoe mounts, so you can attach another V49 light or even a mic. The back is where all the magic happens. On the top you have a very nice LCD screen which gives you all the information like the color temperature, battery level, brightness and the Kelvin scale. And just around the LCD you have a color temperature chart. On the left hand side you have a USB charging point. Then there is a button with an arrow pointing left, and then next to that there is another button with an arrow pointing right. These are for changing the color temperature, brightness and Kelvin. Then the button next to that is to change between the RGB color mode and the CCT mode, which means correlated color temperature for the white LEDs and brightness level. The last button on the far right is the power button. There is a magnet on the back as well, so you can attach this light to any metal surface, which will definitely come in handy. The V49 weighs just 101 grams, which makes this super portable. If you are enjoying this video so far, please subscribe and hit that bell icon. The V49 took 2 hours to charge when using a 5-volt charger from MT, and I got 3.5 hours of use from one charge. After 3.5 hours, the battery level was showing 0, but the light was still on. But it was dimmed down really low and wasn't really usable. After 4 hours, the light was still on, but I gave up. You have 360 degrees RGB color circle. From the white LEDs you get 2500 Kelvin up to 9000 Kelvin, and with both you can of course change the brightness. I really like the form factor and just the way this thing looks. It's really nice that it's really lightweight, but it feels a bit cheap in the hand, but as long as it does the job, it's not a problem. So let's get to the first point. Is this any good? I would say yes, it's very good, and I say that because it is so easy to use. The LCD is nice and clear. For being such a small little light, it's quite powerful. I switched off all the lights in the studio and it was pitch black, and I had the V49 on, and I must say it's a very nice light. I placed this light on top of my camera and I was lighting the object in front, which was my Canon 80D, and it just lit it up really nicely. The RGB light is amazing. It can be used in various scenarios, for example background lighting and many other applications. Second point, is it worth buying? Now that all depends on you. If you are looking for a small portable light, then definitely it's a yes. For me, well worth it, as I wanted a small rechargeable RGB light for background lighting. No need to plug it into a socket, just charge it up and you're good to go for 3.5 hours, which is so good. So I'm just going to be using this in my future videos to light up the background. So guys, if you haven't already done so, please click that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.